So today I'm going to be scrapbooking a photo from our trip to Hawaii last year, and it kind of kicked off the Christmas season for us. We went right at the beginning of December. Now I've already used the December 2017 cut files from LA Studio to cut out this really large tree on the background of my 12-inch by 12-inch white cardstock. So since there's a big gaping hole there that I need to fill, I'm going to back the entire layout with another sheet of white cardstock. And that's because I have such a large die cut hole there. So I want to cover that up, and you'll see exactly why I want to do this in just a few minutes. But I'm just going to trim the manufacturer's tag off of this. And then add that white cardstock behind. Now I want to fill in my Christmas tree with papers from the Family Fun 6-inch by 6-inch paper stack, but my tree is taller than 6 inches. So I could use this 12 by 12 inch paper, but I really like this little dot on the green. So what I'm going to do is just layer these one on top of the other, just so they line up. And because the pattern is quite random, you really don't notice at all like a change in pattern there from the bottom to the top. Okay, so I'm going to place these where I want them to go so that I can just go ahead and adhere them down. So next I'm grabbing a little piece of this wood grain pattern, and this is also from the Family Fun 6-inch by 6-inch paper stack. And I'm just going to use this for the trunk, so I just want that tiny little bit peeking out on the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. Okay, so once I have this on, I notice that there's a teeny tiny, like 1/8 of an inch space on the right bottom side of my tree there that the green is missing from the die cut shape. So I'm just going to move over that bottom piece of pattern paper ever so slightly just to make sure that that entire die cut shape is colored in with pattern paper. So there you have my background tree. Now I have chosen one of the journaling tags from the new kit, and I had a lot to choose from, but I wanted to go with red to put that up against the green tree, and I chose the Notes from This Special Day tag. I really love the font. I love how it pulls out the red in my photo, so I'm going to go with that. I also have the Twinkle Puffy stickers. These are a favorite of mine this month. And I absolutely love how they look against this tree. And I'm going to use them almost the entire sheet, so don't flip out on me. I am not too attached to my product to use it, so I'm going to use those on the tree background. Okay, so in addition to the puffy stickers, I'm grabbing the Hello Winter chipboard stickers as well, because there are a few of these larger ones that I want to use in here, especially this Celebrate, which I am going to pull out, and it's really easy to get them out by just pushing on the back. So I'm going to just start adhering everything onto the tree background. And now that I have those 3 larger pieces of chipboard, I'm going to just start filling in the tree with the little Twinkle Puffy stickers. And what I'm trying to do here is make sure that no two colors are next to each other. So I'm kind of going off of how they're placed on the backing, because they're a great distance away from each other on the backing, and no two colors are next to each other. And you'll also notice here that I'm sliding the shapes underneath the edge of the die cut so that they kind of go off of the edge of the tree. And you'll see why having that background cardstock was important. So my tree is filled in. I'm just making a little line here where my photo is going to go over the top of my journaling card ever so slightly. And I'm going to scan that in just so I can add my journaling. Okay, my journaling's been typed in Photoshop Elements and added to the tag. And now I'm going to just pop up my photo so I can adhere it over the edge of my journaling tag ever so slightly. I don't know about you guys, but I use every single little piece of those dimensional adhesive stickers, all of the edges and everything. So this Under the Tree die cut is from the December 2017 kit. That's just one of the many, many die cuts. You can see the die cut sheet here. Okay, now that I have the die cut pages, I think I really like this first things first tag that goes, I'm going to place it at the top of my photo here because this was kind of the beginning of our Christmas celebration. So it's a good tag to use for this layout. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere that with dimensional adhesive, but I'm going to look as though it has been stapled onto my layout. So I've just grabbed my phone so I can be sure that I get the name of my layout, the spelling correct, because my layout title is going to be Mele Kalikimaka, which is, you know, based off of the song. It's one of my favorite Christmas songs, actually. I love Bing Crosby music, and I'm going to add that in alternating red and green puffy alphabet stickers. And I want them to be just slightly wonky so that the layout looks a bit fun and playful. Okay, so right above my title, I've grabbed my Document December stamp. And this is the stamp that says, Share Joy, Create Wonder. And I want to start out with Share Joy. I only want to use Share Joy on this layout, so what I did was just inked up Share Joy. Then I'm inking up the two bars to separate that. And then I'm going to do it again so I can stamp the phrase 3 different times. And I just have to pick up my photo for this last one, which can be quite precarious, really. Sometimes it pays to, you know, figure this out in advance, but I typically don't do that. So I have that nice line there, and that, you know, fills in that gap between my journaling tag and my title. So I'm grabbing the asterisk stamps from the First Things First stamp, and I really, really love these. And I'm going to start out with the dark blue. I love that this Christmas layout includes so many different colors besides just the green and red. But primarily green and red is what you see. So I'm going to stamp the larger asterisks first. I did a green one up there. And now for a red one over here above my photo. Okay, now I'm working with the medium asterisks, and I am filling in, this is the solid one, so I'm kind of going off of my original stamped image and using a different color on that. So for the green I used yellow. I'm going to use a purple here. Now I have 2 purple inks, and they don't exactly match. So what I'm going to do is stamp with the darker purple ink I have first, and then I'm going to grab the lilac colored ink that I have and stamp over that, and then it kind of makes the perfect color. I do this a lot when it comes to purple because I really don't want to buy another purple ink pad. I don't think I'll use it, and I've had this one since probably about 2002. Okay, and next to this blue one here at the bottom, I'm going to go with green. Perfect. Okay, next I'm grabbing the smallest asterisk, and I'm just adding this in here just for a little bit of like a twinkle effect. And I'm trying to change up my colors as I go along here. I'm grabbing the blue this time, putting it up here by the purple. And now I think the top left corner of that tree needs a little something, so I'm adding a purple here, little purple asterisk, and again I'm using 2 different ink colors to get the right shade of purple. There we go. And the trunk of my tree is looking a bit lonely, so I'm going to add another green asterisk down there. And I'm going to use yellow over the top. So with that, I'm going to call this layout complete. So this was a really simple layout. It just goes to show you that you can create just by using a few products. You don't have to use as many puffy stickers as I used if that makes you hyperventilate a bit. But I really love the 3D quality of the tree. I backed the entire front cardstock piece with dimensional adhesive so that the tree kind of stood up against the puffy stickers, and you can see that here. You can see that shadow. Be sure to check out the video details for all affiliate links to this product, and I really truly appreciate your support. Thanks so much for watching, and happy creating!